Or did you start the audio?
He just has to
It
start.
is.
He speak.
Can you hear now? Yes? Okay, so welcome to the open meeting, All IS open meeting. It's our last open meeting as an old IS because as of April 1st, as you know, we're going to transition into the communities of practice and we're going to be a new IS, right? Um, we'll start with some old business, and that means we're going to have reports from what happened, what has happened. Usually we have this meeting at on the second or third day. Yes, when we have had 2 days of the electronic village, so we have more to talk about. So what we're going to have, for example, we cannot talk about EV fairs or EV fairs classics because they're only happening tomorrow. Yeah. So Andy is not here. See, Andy was going to talk about the electronic village. So can we start with Jose talking about about electronic village fairs? Okay. So how was it?
You're talking about the ETO.
No, the electronic village fairs. Yeah, the electronic village fairs there. Because this year, you know, we're in a new position. So we had the tech showcase and the electronic village. Yes.
Terrible decision, we need to say that.
It's the template. There's nothing in it.
No, there isn't because we're going to fill it in. We have to.
Doing that?
If you want to fill it in, yes, we can. We can. Yes.
You never asked for your
Okay. So yes, the IS chair. So let's just follow that and then thank you. Okay, I'll call you in a minute. Sorry about that, guys. It's my first open meeting. I've been to many, but I haven't got the hang of it. You see. Okay, so I'm going to lead the IS chair. Christine Sabier is our incoming chair. Yes. And we have.
This is Christine
No, no. That's Claudia.
because incoming and past aren't choices here.
The
Chair elect is coming.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to have the additional IS leaders and titles there. You see? We have Christine Sabier, chair-elect, who is becoming, actually she's the incoming chair, and we have the chair-elects, co-chair-elects, Maria and Jennifer, right? Okay. Jack is our past chair who was responsible for the planning of the EV for this year. He's not.
Hello.
Oh, and he's saying hello. Yes, he's attending online, as is Christine Bauer Ramazani saying hello to Christine also. And okay, so now I guess we can start talking about the business and talking about the electronic village, about what happened at the electronic village and attendance and the new position that we have there. Yep. Okay, Jose.
So the electronic village this morning was very. We had lots of people coming in. I did a count. You know, we had like 63 people in the first session. Okay, the first round, and then I counted the second time. We had 67. So it was really, we had lots of people coming in. We had some volunteers helping us at the door. We opened a second door. I suppose it was due to the fact that when you were coming in, you couldn't see the entrance. I think that's why Andy opened a second door. We had an exit. Okay, it's good that we have volunteers there. So that was the first one at 9 o'clock. You know, the one I'm talking about. And then at 10, we had more people. We had 110 people coming in the first round that I counted, and then we had 98 dropped. You know, I counted twice as we rotated the second time. And the sessions were all very interesting. I did a count on different sessions, and we're going to use this data for our incoming seminars. That's what Claudia asked me to do. And then in the last one at 11, we had a very good number as well. We had 106 people coming in. In the second round, maybe because it was lunchtime, it dropped to half. We had like 57 people there, right? We didn't have any major problems in the technology. Everything Ralph helped us. So one thing that somebody pointed out, it was the Wi-Fi was kind of slow, but we didn't have any problems. Okay, everything that we spotted, we corrected in the moment.
Is the Wi-Fi that TESOL 18 staff?
Yeah, the staff was accessible for some people, but the general, which was it was showing in people's device the TESOL. There was the NC core something that would be on and off, Okay, that was, and there was some noise in the background also. Some people dragging things, that's what we noticed. But it was pretty good. Okay, I think there was the problem with the sign because we're the way at the back, and maybe you should take care of that. I think Justin put some extra signs. Yeah, basically that's what I had to report. Yeah, we were very happy with the turnout there.
Okay.
Yes, I had one attendee who went there and she said, I came close to the poster session and I came back because I couldn't see you. You see, so signage was a bit, yes, for today. Okay, so, louder. Okay, about the webcast. Jeffrey, could you share something about the webcast? Yes, the tech showcase also happened at the Expo Hall. Yes, we were afraid it would be. I was not there the whole day. You were, right?
Yes. Yeah, so it was kind of an adventure doing the tech showcase in the expo hall as we are doing it this year. Noise is also a huge factor. Not just noise from the miscellaneous convention people who are moving equipment and stuff around behind the curtains, so you visually don't see it, but you acoustically hear it. And just the ambient noise of the expo hall is coming through our mic. So for the webcasting, we have the speaker's voice clear because it's coming straight in from the microphone, but we have this ambient shh that's also coming in. And also when they do general announcements over the whole loudspeaker system in the expo hall, that is like louder than our speakers. So twice when I was there today, the speakers were interrupted by this, everybody get out your raffle tickets, we're about to give away a Fitbit, blah, blah, blah. So that was very disappointing for our speakers who were speaking. But our technology is great. From the online viewers that we've had, they've said that the quality is excellent. They can hear the speakers. We have some special equipment that TESOL provided this year, which is a feed straight from the projector to the laptop. So we're not, like right now, we don't have that equipment. So our webcam is webcasting this and this. That's what they're seeing. But for our regular webcasting, we're getting it straight from the projector. So even our visual quality today on the webcast was incredibly better than the live because the lighting in the expo hall is not very favorable. All the lights aren't turned on. There's only some of the lights are turned on. There's like backlighting. So if someone chose a dark background for their presentation, you couldn't see anything really on the screen, but on the webcast it's pristine because we're getting it straight from the projector. We've had, I don't know how many visitors we had in the afternoon sessions, but this morning we had 5 to 6 people watching us live.
We've had several views of the ones that are on the channel.
Yes, and the great thing about us using YouTube Live now to do the webcasting is you can go back anytime now to those channels and watch these episodes, And you can even watch the episodes we did last year. They're also on the channel still. And we had hundreds of views of our videos from last year over the course of the year. So now we have that great access. You can go in, and Heather just said that already the videos that have uploaded from today already have several views on them. So people not only watch live, but they're also going in now and saying, oh, hey, what did I miss? Or maybe it's people who presented and they want to go in and see what their presentations look like. So anything else about the webcasting?
No, I guess that's fine.
We would love some more volunteers. So anybody who's interested in learning about it, it's super easy, even though it looked a little bit crazy setting this up. It was just getting all the pieces in place. But if I can do it, anyone can do it. And we'll train you. It's very fun and exciting. We're a great group of people, right? Everybody who webcasts, let's have a little round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much. So if you're interested, let me know, or you can speak to Ellen. Ellen Doherty is taking over as the webcast development coordinator for next year's conference in Atlanta. So if you're interested, contact Ellen, and of course, I'll be here to continue my support.
And if I can make a pitch, there are some people that are going to be coming by.
Ellen wants to make a pitch. You have to speak in the microphone or you're not on the webcast.
I can see some of the people that attended our session. Call for newcomers. So we'd like to make a pitch. If you would like to come over the next couple of days and just watch a webcasting session and see how to do it, we'd love to have more people involved. The more people, the merrier. And as Jennifer said, if she can do it and I can do it, you can do it. So we'd love to have you come. And it's that same room that we saw you in earlier where all the equipment is set up.
Open to the world.
It is open to all. Yeah? Okay.
He hasn't replied yet, but I'm sure it's fine.
Okay. Okay, so Jack has sent a message and he would like me to read it for you. He says, greeting to all here. I know that nobody's busier than you right now or hungrier, but I'd still like to take a moment of your time. I can't begin to tell you how proud I am to have had the privilege of working with such an incredibly professional team. Congratulations on a great tech showcase to date. Kudos to Christine Xavier for putting together such high-quality presentations, and to Jen Meyer and her team for delivering them in quality that matches. Great job. Claudio, thank you for incredible work in bringing us to this point of IS development. This is the foundation of work for many years to come. And if you're reading this for me, yes, I want you to read it out loud. You deserve the credit. Okay, thank you, Jack. Congratulations to all on your move to the new digs and the exhibition center. I'm sure there are growing pains to go along with it, but it sure doesn't show up online. Great work. I'm hoping Andy has good things to report. Is Andy here already? No, he's coming. Okay. So,
Yeah. I don't know if he's coming yet.
So we have a plan, I don't know if we'll make it here.
oh, I see. So, okay, I'm hoping Andy has good things to report with the newer, more mobile-friendly setup and the EV. And Andy, thank you. Thank you to Jeff Kuhn, signing off the steering committee this year, and welcome to Jim Meyer and Maria Tomho Palomino, not cycling off after all. Welcome to all new steering committee members, and thank you. Okay, maybe I should have read it after the elections. Yes. Okay. Sorry. And thank you all for your confidence in me. I owe you all a debt of gratitude for this unique, singular, matchless privilege. Keep doing good things well, and hope to see you all in Atlanta next year. And now, so it should be the end, because he says, and now pizza. Yes, cheers to all. Yes, so it's not yet, guys. We'll get to the pizza. All right, so continuing old business then.
Tonight.
Well, about this year's activities, I'd like to highlight the transition that we had, and I had the invaluable help of Justin Schul, Jen Watson, and Christine Bauer-Ramazani to complete and submit the transition form. And 1 or 2 weeks before the convention, we received the good news that we remain as a new IS as of April 1st, right? Another activity from this past year was the webinar that Christel helped put together with Applied Linguistics. Yes, the one called Technology in Language Acquisition Research and Pedagogy. And with talks that started back in Baltimore and it kept going on, and then Christel took over, and with her great strength and goodwill, she managed to put it together. She had a real hard time, and she is leaving the steering committee because she is now part of the nominating board, right? She's
The
part of-
board.
Board
The
of
board.
directors. The board of directors, yes. So thank you, Christel, for all your work. She said she wouldn't be able to come here, but I want to acknowledge all her work, you see, in taking the reins to really make it happen, right? Okay, now, well, anything you would like to add? I don't know if we should go on to the elections already.
Are more people coming?
I don't know, because since we don't have many people to talk about the events, yes, I was wondering if Andy would be here.
Are our candidates
But I
here?
would like them to ask Vance to talk about EVO. Yes, Vance and Jose, I don't know who's going to talk about the Electronic Village Online, which is also another highlight that we have every year in January, or 6 weeks. Yeah. And Marta, yes, Marta, Jose, and yes. And that's
Yes. Let's see. Where can I bring this up? What's
You can't.
I can't.
What
It's got a
happened?
tiny URL.
Oh, it timed out. Out there on that laptop.
Oh, okay.
It timed out to.
So let's see. We're supposed to deliver a report. You don't want to read.
You have to use the mic.
But I can't use the mic unless you bring it to me, or I think you're there.
You can't do either one.
Okay, then someone else.
Vance, if you want, I can move the.
Okay. I mean, all right. The report starts with my dictating a tiny URL for it. You could actually all go to it on your own devices. It's tinyurl.com. And
You have to be louder. You have to be louder.
Can you hear me now? tinyurl.com / EVO 2017 report. And if that works, see how I teleported my brain waves to Martha sitting there, and she has brought the report up by magic. Okay, so it has 6 sections. I don't know how long do you want me to spend on this? Should we give a 3-minute report, one of us each 1 minute? Or, well, basically we can scroll, maybe as long as you're there. The first section is all about the sessions that we had. It looks like we had A to N of them. Can you see them on the screen? Yeah. Maybe. I can do all of them. I can do the whole report, all 6 sections. Martha's going to scroll it for us. Okay. So that's. Can you read the? Do you want me to read them? I mean, or should I just show them? Summarize. Well, let's see. We had them about testing, pronunciation, QR codes, mother tongue use, something on Moodles, the famous one on Minecraft, TechnoClil, teaching English to young learners. I almost forgot ICT for ELT. That's Jose's session. And flipped learning, which is what Marta did. Anything else? Did you do anything else? Or just flipped learning? Okay. So this is a nice number of sessions. There were actually 14 of them. 16 were submitted. That's somewhere down in the data here. The coordination team, we trained 2 new coordinators. And we had 14 advisors on the team. And you can see that the historical call, this is for 2018. So you can see that we got proposals in September, we trained moderators in October, and then they put their sessions online. They have to meet a standard. And then we put a call for participation out in December for everybody to join us. And the sessions took place from mid-January to mid-February. And let's see, so we had 98 moderators participating in training. I didn't know that. How many? I guess that would be the number of people. Obviously, we've only got 8 to 10 moderators. How many is that? It must be. Well, we had sponsors. Each session can be sponsored. CALIS is sponsored by default, but we have all these other people all these other organizations, IATEFL, etc., who. I think the idea behind this is that when you give a session, you can ask someone to sponsor you, which entails no commitment whatsoever. It's just maybe communicating what we're doing to other sessions and involving other organizations. I mean, okay. Well, now I know what 8N is. It's 14 sessions, and these are the number of participants in the sections and the number of moderators that each one had. And as you can see, we scroll through that. Yes.
Because I imagine there's some they maybe don't know what it is. I see some new faces. What is the EVO? Like,
you're supposed to ask the questions here. Your question is, what is the EVO? Okay.
Because there's some people like that.
Way to be a team player. Way to be a team player.
Okay. So anyway, the EVO is, well, actually, you know what the EV is, right? Electronic Village. Okay. So EVO is Electronic Village Online. And its purpose was to perpetuate the spirit and collaboration and cooperation of what we experience here in March or April each year throughout the year. So it basically, as you can see, we start working at it in September, and so it really takes months in the making till we finally put the sessions out in January and February. So it basically involves a lot of, we're able to perpetuate, what the plan was, I think, to have people meet online in January and February in order to then come together with a purpose in March. So that's kind of the idea, to get people on topics. So these topics are offered for free. Anybody can join, anyone can give one. You don't have to be a TESOL member. They're TESOL sponsored, which is again sort of no commitment kind of thing. But in any event, let's see the total. We had, looks like 4,000 participants and 98 moderators. And that qualifies as a MOOC. We think this is one of the earliest ongoing MOOCs. It started in 2001. So Christina Bauer-Ramazani and Tom Robb, and was there someone else who started the MOOC? Do they remember? Okay, well anyway, the third person.
It was Teresa Dassa.
Who?
Teresa Dassa.
Was it
Elizabeth Hanson-Smith. Good guess. Bingo, you get the prize. Okay.
Susan Gayer.
Susan Gayer. Ah, okay. Yeah, Susan Gayer. All right. She's been awarded many best teacher prizes in California. Okay, so this is the last section, and this is the B part of the last section, the number of countries where our participants hailed from. If anybody here who doesn't see their country on the board, because if you don't, we're going to say, well, why did you participate? Anyway, looks like we had only 4 guest speakers. I'm sure we must have had more than that. This is all reports from, we send out questionnaires to the moderators, and if they fill in the questionnaires, they give us these data. So it looks like 33 webinars were held, and 331 badges awarded, and 92 certificates of participation were awarded. Yay, da-da-da. Okay, that was it. EVO 2001-7, and of course there's an EVO 2001-8, which starts again next year. So if you want to propose a session, please do. And you go to evosessions.pbworks.com to find out how you do that. And you can see all the sessions since 2001, not all of them, but many of them archived. So something that stays online and keeps contributing to TESOL and to our field. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Max. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you all. Martha, thank you all from the Electronic Village Online who made it happen. And in order to strengthen this connection of the Electronic Village Online with CallIS, there was a vote by the steering committee, and the Electronic Village Online coordinators were they appeared on the callis.org website as other duties, and now they are part of the event leads. So this is a way to recognize, to acknowledge how important Electronic Village Online is for CallIS and for this new communities of practice, and a way to show that CallIS is not only about the convention, it's not only about Electronic Village and Tech Showcase, it's also going around the year with our webinars that we have been planning. We have an upcoming webinar in May, and we have the Electronic Village Online, which is a huge success and has been a huge success, right? So thank you, and we're ready to start. Okay, so I guess now it's time for let's see there. Okay, TESOL wants suggestions on ways to improve my TESOL. If you've been using my TESOL communities, would you have anything to suggest? Is there anything you would like to mention about my TESOL that you would like to be different, or that you think could be easier or different? Have you ever used my TESOL replied messages, or how do you find it?
I like the new thing that you can reply by email now.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Can you repeat that?
George says, George says he would like, he likes the feature now that you may reply by email.
But you need to have Outlook open. You need to have your email open.
Yeah, but you need to have your email. Yeah, but it's much easier now. You don't need to log into my TESOL just to reply. Okay. And so for the new business, we're going to have now the elections. We're going to vote for 5 new positions for the steering committee. 1 to fill for Christelle, who is stepping off to be part of the board. 2 for 2-year positions, and 3 for 3-year positions. Is it?
Yes.
1 2-year, 1 year, and 3-year positions. Okay. So you're going to vote for the people you let's see the candidates. I guess. Yes. So we'll ask the candidates who are here to present themselves, and then we will read the bios of the ones who are not here. Okay.
Okay, so my name is Jennifer Meyer, and I am the only member from the nominating committee who is present who isn't also a candidate. So I'm going to facilitate this, and Maria is going to assist me. So I'm just going to read you the information in order as it is on the ballot. So these are the following 8 candidates offering for the 2018 steering committee members, presented in alphabetical order by family name. There are 5 positions available, 3 for a 3-year term, 1 for a 2-year term, and 1 for a 1-year term. So let's start with Samuel Adams. Are you here? Could you please come up? On my information, Samuel, says you're available for a 2-year term. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay, so you can either read this or talk, but you have to stand in front of the microphone.
Hello, my name is Sam. I am an instructional technology specialist at Temple University in Philadelphia. My first TESOL convention was in Dallas in 2013, and I've attended Baltimore, I've attended Seattle, and I'm happy to attend this year as well. I've been pretty active with my local TESOL chapters, starting with KTESOL when I was getting my master's at USC, and then now with Penn TESOL East in the Philadelphia tri-state area. And I'm looking to sort of expand my involvement with the TESOL community, to get more involved with the international community. In my position, I am responsible for helping my faculty develop their technology competency at whatever level that they're at. And I'm hoping to take my experience and my skills in this area and apply that into the CALL-IS in order to sort of reach all teachers wherever they are in their technology proficiency. I participated in the open meeting last year, and I feel like I have some ideas and energy to contribute to this organization. So thank you for your consideration.
Thank you, Samuel. The next candidate on my list is Heather Benucci, and she is available for a 3-year term. So Heather, would you like to approach the podium?
Hi everyone, I'm Heather. In my day job, I am a consultant for the U.S. State Department working on their online outreach programs and teacher education. Everything from different Facebook Live professional development events to webinars and online content development, things like that. With the CALL-IS, I've been a member since 2011 and volunteering with the Electronic Village since 2012. I joined the steering committee 2 years ago, coming in on a partial term. And in that time, I feel like I'm just now getting a really good feel for especially how the steering committee works with Big TESOL and some more of the administration aspects that will hopefully allow me, if selected, to be able to leverage some change and innovation from the membership. In terms of things I've done while on the steering committee, I've worked with Jen and a few other people to sort of revamp the webcasting process and how we work that in the Tech Showcase and in the Electronic Village. I've gone in and updated the YouTube channel, try to catalog things and make it a little cleaner and a little more interconnected with some of our other outreach options, such as Twitter, Facebook, and some of our web pages. And that's something that personally I would like to continue to work on for the IS. Is we have lots of great outward-facing information pieces, but there's a little bit of lack of some crosstalk and integration and a consolidated approach to how we communicate the great things that the IS is doing to the public and to the TESOL members. So that's something I would hope to be able to continue to work on if I were selected tonight. Thanks.
Thank you, Heather. Okay, next on my list is Randall Davis. Randall, are you here? Okay, I will be happy to read Randall's bio for you. He is available for a 3-year term. Randall Davis is of the University of Utah. He has interests in CALL, video technology and language teaching, teacher training, and learner autonomy. And he lists a website here, www.esl-lab.com/randall_with2ls.htm. He is a prolific website creator. He's an enthusiastic, informative, and engaging presenter, and he's presented year after year in the Electronic Village and the Technology Showcase. He has also been an invited speaker and trainer on educational technology throughout the world. Randall has previously served as a steering committee member from 2002 to 2005, and he looks forward to further contribution to RIS if elected. So, Randall Davis. Orquídea Flores is not here, but Claudio is going to present Orquídea. And she is available for a 3-year term.
Okay, Orquídea Flores. She's an English teacher from Venezuela, IT specialist from AppTech Limited Institution, New Delhi, 2014, Master in English as a Second Language from UCV Caracas, and a Tourism Career Coordinator from Colegio Universitario de Caracas, present. A participant at the USA program, University Bowling Green, 2017, researcher of gender equity topics and use of ITC to teach English to hearing despairing students. And she's available for the next 3 conventions.
Next on my list is Robert Skip Gold. Are you here, Skip? Wonderful. Would you like to come up? Somebody has to joggle the mouse on the laptop. Thank you. Skip is available for a 3-year term. That name is not on my agenda, on my ballot. George, he's coming. Skip. Jack made this ballot for us, so
I'm sure everybody's on it. It's supposed to be.
come on. George is next.
You go ahead.
Yeah. So.
You can either read what you submitted, or you can talk. You can speak freely.
Or speak freely. Yeah. Well, I've been involved with this this section for a little while, but my interest in serving on this section originates from earlier experiences co-presenting at TESOL conventions, and really I worked on how to use wikis, and I'm really interested in how to make learning and understanding, make it more relevant. So, yeah, and how to make it more what is it here? How to make it more just how to make it more how to make sorry.
Did you know you were going to have to do this?
Kind of. Yeah. But how to make you kind of surprised me a little bit. Sorry. But how to make computer literate and non-computer literate teaching understandable to each other. So, yeah.
Excellent.
Anyway. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
Okay, thank you, Skip. Next, we have George Gormaz, and he is available for a 3-year term.
So no, so with the G.
Oh.
It's all right. Hi everyone, my name is George. I come from Greece and I work in Saudi Arabia. I've been involved with this intersection by doing panels for the last couple of years with Christine Samir and other panelists. My interest in COL started back in, I think, 2004 when I was doing my master's, and my teacher was Christine Bauer-Lozani, so that's a good, you know, she was a very, very good instructor, and she gave us lots of feedback.
Christine says hello from the internet.
Hi, Christine. She did give me a good grade, I have to say. All right. Now, I'm doing a PhD on online assessment, so this is something that's really, I'm really interested. And I'm also organizing the electronic village for TESOL Kuwait next year. So I want to have, you know, some more experience. I'll take some experience from there, and then some more from here, and then try to put those together and help this intersection grow, as well as webinars, because I'm really interested in the webinars and how we can promote this intersection to more members, you know, bring more people, because I think lots of people are interested in technology, so that would be a good opportunity to do that. Thank you.
Thank you, George. Next, we have Tyra Nieves. Are you here? Wonderful. Please come on up. And Tyra is available for a 3-year term.
Hello, everyone. Like I said, my name is Tyra Nieves. I'm a lecturer at Utah State University. I am actually brand new to this intersection. Although I have used and love technology in the classroom, it's something that I've only recently been active in as part of TESOL. Although I am hitting the ground running, it's my first year at the Village Inn. I almost said Village Inn. It's a restaurant in our town. I'm so hungry. Right? Yeah, at the Electronic Village. It's my first time attending, presenting, and volunteering. I'm that eager to be part of this community in any capacity that becomes available. I think that what we do is so great, just volunteering this morning and helping people out and seeing how much interest there is by the attendees, by the presenters, all enthusiastic about this field that we're all in, that connects people in many ways. So, thanks.
Thank you, Tyler. And last we have Abe Rashad. And Abe is not able to be with us, so I'll go ahead and read his bio. Abe has been a member of CALL-IS since 2011, and during his time, he has served on the CALL-IS steering committee. He has been a part of the webcast team, and he was actually our webcast development coordinator 2 years ago, so last year and the year prior in Baltimore. And he was part of our switching over to this new system that we're using, so Abe spearheaded that. He has reviewed proposals in support of the CALL-IS activities, and as a member of the steering committee, moving forward, if elected, he has an interest in supporting the EV workshops and the webcasting and any other events as needs arise. And Abe is available for a 1-year term. So thank you, Abe, for your willingness to. Okay, so you'll see at the bottom, there are 5 lines to write in names. Justin has a question.
Yeah. Next to Abe's name, it says 2020.
Yes.
But the 1-year term is for 2019. Is that a typo?
Jack, if you're listening from the nether ether world, can you give us some clarification?
He wasn't available next year.
Not available next year, but he is
I think
available.
let Jack clarify that.
Okay, we're waiting on a clarification from the other, and also you can tell Jack to open the online voting. We're also doing online voting, so people who are joining us via the webcast, Jack is going to post a link, and
only primary members of CALL-IS, although we are going to be a new IS, and there is not going to be primary or secondary members, just members of ISs. We're still an old IS, and only primary members will be able to vote. Okay, so we count on you to be primary members and vote.
Okay, we're still waiting. So you could be mulling this over in your mind, your thoughts. Justin, yes, another question?
Well, related. So for the 1-year term we're electing for 2019, that person will rotate off.
Yes. Or be elected again.
Between primary and secondary?
Well, if you go into your TESOL profile, you have to pick a primary membership. And whatever that is, you can only have one of them, and it has to be CALL-IS in order for your vote to count. You can have picked many different things to get on the listserv or the newsletter or electronic information, but you can only have one primary CALL-IS right now. That changes on April 1st. Do we have a response from Jack?
No, not yet.
Are there any other questions while we're waiting for clarification? Does everybody have a ballot who needs a ballot? Skip, you are allowed to vote. Would you like a ballot? Well, here you go.
The question, I think it pertains to what the answer you'll get.
Okay. Is Jack still there?
He has not said anything yet.
The online voting is only for people who aren't present here.
Yes. Has Jack posted the link to that?
No.
Okay, let's email him.
Got it.
Oh.
He's adding the link now.
I have other remote people texting me, where's the link? Where's the link? So people are so interested that they're taking time out of their busy evening to check in with us. They're so excited, they're ready to vote. We're still waiting for clarification. Thank you for your patience. I can already smell pizza. Unfortunately, we still have another meeting after this, but yes.
How long we're waiting for the clarification? Doesn't realize
Okay, I've sent Jack an email, but I mean, he's on the webcast. But maybe he was preparing the ballot and wasn't reading the chat.
But I remember, I think it was that he wasn't available next year, but he was available the year after, if I remember correctly.
Which I don't think we can do.
Yeah, but that, I mean, I would have to get somebody who's more important than me to clarify that, but we can't like postpone a position.
Well, actually, if he's not available for next year, then you don't have a candidate for that.
Exactly.
Well, just whoever gets the least number of votes.
Unless that's a typo.
Whoever gets the least number of votes will get the 1 year position of the outside vote getter.
And so the conversation that is going on is that if we do not have, if A is only available in 2020, then that is not going to work because we need somebody next year. And so any of the other candidates with the next highest number of votes would get the 1 year position. So.
If a candidate is available for 3 years, can you vote for that candidate in the 1 year?
Yes. Yes. If a candidate has indicated they're available for 3 years or 2 years, you can also write that person's name in for the 1 year position. Can they write in one person's name for all 3 choices? For instance, if I were running for a 3 year position, can I vote for myself for a 3 year position and then on the 2 year position and then on the 1 year position?
No.
Can I vote for the same person for each year?
No. So we're voting for 5 positions, so we need at least 5 people to get elected. Yeah. So normally what it would be is we take the top 3 that are available for 3 years, and they would then get the 3 year positions. And then the next person
Jack is saying something
available
and Christine's
for
saying
2
wrong.
years would get 2 years like that.
You want 5 separate.
You need 5 separate names, so don't rewrite anybody's name.
Yeah.
They'll only get 1 vote.
Exactly.
So if you vote for someone only for the 1-year position who wanted a 3-year position, you're limiting their tenure.
According to Jack.
Okay, we have an update. According to Jack.
Abe is not available in 2020. He is available in 2019 and 2021.
So it is. So it's okay. He's available. So it's a cycle.
Basically, he's only available for the 1 year.
Yeah. So Abe is available next year for 2019.
That's fine. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. I have to vote.
Is that for us too?
Okay, has everybody turned in their ballot? Okay, we have a few more ballots coming.
No, my blue pen is still at the thing. Oh, I can get back in, right?
Okay, do we have everybody's ballot? Yes? Okay.
Yes, Jan is going.
Yes, we'll go.
Okay, so Christine, let's make the announcements. Yes.
Okay, so while they count the votes, what we have here about for the 2018-19 goals and our plans and ideas, we have the idea of sending out the keeping the newsletters. Yes, Larry is coming. He's trying to pass the newsletter editor job to Suzanne. Oh, I can't remember her last name. No. Okay, but sorry about that. It's a different name. Yeah. No, I met her this afternoon. No. It's another Suzanne. Yes. Her. Okay, I have it here. Okay, Suzanne Bardas. Susan Bardas. So Susan Bardas is going to take over the lead, and Larry is going to continue with her, train her with the new position. Okay, and we have this upcoming webinar in May, right, with IATEFL, which is in the works. You will hear more from Mike Tissel, and as well as the EVO, and the idea is that we have 3 or more, 4 or 6 seminars, right, Christine?
I'm thinking one of, oh yeah, I forgot. TISA would like us to redefine what we do and not just relate it directly to the convention. They want us to be active all year round. So we thought, since we've been, we do a lot of webcasting, we've got our YouTube channel, we've been doing webinars and EVO, we thought we would increase the number of webinars during the year. And we were calling on volunteers of who would be interested in trying to organize some webinars? You know, sometime in June, we're gonna have a list of topics. If you have topics in mind and, you know, would like to be part of that, you know, send them the topics and then, you know, maybe we can work with you all. But we were thinking that this would also be something that we could do and then do an outreach based on our topics to the different ISs and jointly do this to show how important our role is in relation to, you know, other ISs or the communities of practice. Exactly. Okay, so we thought, so if anyone is interested, you know, please contact us or send an email. We can work on that. Okay. Should we announce tonight?
Okay, let me, before Christine announces the dinner, we have the evening planning right after this meeting, so you are all invited, and we need volunteers to help with the evening planning and to help with the electronic village and during the convention. So if you're interested, please talk to us. Okay, you can talk to me, to Christine, to any of us who you'll find at the electronic village. Okay, and about the pizza.
Yes, about the pizza. It seems the meeting at 7:45 is not at gate 31. It is at gate 4. Gate 4 is close to where the Hyatt Regency entrance is. If you connect, you go over the bridge and you go past NNS as if you're coming to the exhibition hall or to the registration hall, but way down the opposite side. Gate 4 is right there. So 7:45 if you want a ride to Connie's Pizza. If not, you know, just make your way there. Our reservation is at 8:15 under the name of Sandy. So 8:15, and please bring change. It's $25.25 because we all need to pay. It's one bill, and so there's no one to give us checks. I mean, return back for our money or credit card. There's no credit card access, so they want exact change. So 25. Thank you. Do we have the results?
Oh, no, not for me. They can't access the link to
We're
vote
having some issues
online.
with it, I'm trying to fix it.
So Jennifer's getting,
okay.
yeah, and that gate 4 is Martin Luther King Jr. Drive.
Okay,
That- if
Martin
somebody looks-
Luther King Jr. Drive.
Yeah.
But it's right there where the
It's the Hyatt.
Hyatt.
Sorry.
Okay, what else do you want to talk about? Whatever, I'm trying to send an email.
Yeah, well, now we have to wait for the results. Okay, would you like to announce something?
Did the online link work?
I'm trying to get a fix because we're having some issues.
So you could probably send the results out by email because it's going to take them longer than 5 minutes to count.
Okay, and let's
yeah, so you could send it out to the call IS community or something like that if you wanted to. There's another intersection that's going to come in 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so the online link is not working, so as Justin suggested, we are going to have to postpone giving out the results. So you will receive the, I'm sorry, your candidates, I'm really sorry about that, but the online link is not working, so we're trying to fix this glitch, and we'll send the results as soon as we have them this evening. Okay, so I guess that's it. Yes, so meeting adjourned. The EV planning is at what's the number? I forgot. Oh my gosh. 253A. Yes, thank you, Justin. Yes, 253A. It's in the, you have to go, it's next to the Erie Crown plenary. Yes, theater where we're having the plenaries. Okay, we invite you all to be part of it because it's very important for us to have your input in what we can make and how we can make the EV Electronic Village and Tech Showcase better. Okay, thank you very much for your presence. Sorry about not giving you the results. You will hear from us in a short. Okay, thank you very much.
So gate 4, remind everybody gate 4.
Oh yes, and Christine asked me to remind you it's gate 4 after the EV planning. Okay? Thank you very much. Room 253A.